Yo, what's going on with y'all? It's your boy Neo XO, and today I'm bringing you guys a Black Clover episode 127 review. So before we get started, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe because I'll be making these videos often, and also make sure you leave a like. But anyways, so this episode is titled Clues, and it's a pretty interesting episode. Now, not too much action happens, as this is one of those episodes to build up into some more action and conflict, but pretty much Gordon goes back to his family because his family is curse mages, and that makes a lot of sense because, as you can see, Gordon is kind of like, he gives off that vibe of a mage that is, you know, into curses and stuff like that. But like, what I mean by vibe is like Vanessa too. She gives off the vibe of a witch. So there's different type of magic, pretty much. We all know this. And there are certain type of people who specialize in certain type of magic or certain type of cliches, if you want to say. Like Vanessa is a witch and she does, you know, kind of witch magic. So she wears a witch hat. So Gordon is a curse mage, or his family is a curse mage, however you want to put it. So he has like a weird aura around him, like he's real creepy. You know, curses, creepy, it goes together. But speaking of creepy, pretty much you don't want to judge a book by its cover because they all seem creepy, but as we know with Gordon, he's actually a pretty cool guy. He just wants to be friends with everybody. He doesn't want to hurt anyone. He calls everyone his best friend. Asta is his best friend, Noel is his best friend, Ghost, everyone is his best friend, and he's a really cool guy and he doesn't want to hurt anybody. And as we know, he mumbles a lot. He talks like, "Hey guys, I want you to," but yeah, stuff like that. So he mumbles a lot, and it makes it hard for him to communicate with people. So he thought that his family was evil when in fact they're not. They just have trouble communicating with each other. They have really terrible communication skills. And so it turns out that his family is not evil. They just appear evil, and it's kind of like, I guess the message they wanted to get across was, don't judge a book by its cover. So in the past, his family specialized in curse magic that would curse people and kill them and inflict harm to other people. But now they've reverse engineered their magic to do the opposite. So instead of cursing people, they want to specialize in removing curses. And they go into detail here about why they couldn't help with Asta, because in the past, their family was, you know, the ones inflicting the curse, and it's just recently that they started healing curses. So they pretty much can only heal modern curses. So another thing I want to touch on is how this show is paced. This episode had 2 manga chapters worth of content. So it had chapter 222 and 223 content in one episode, and I'm gonna make a video about the pacing of this after this one, so y'all come back and check that out. But the pace is like, it really follows the manga very to a T, like literally. Everything is adapted well, and that brings us to my next point. So that's one of the chapters. One of the points of the episode is the chapter that's adapted is the Gordon family, and then the other one is chapter that's adapted is the Noel and Dorothy part. So pretty much Noel is finding out for the first time that she has a curse, and she has been cursed by the demon Megecula. So that's some foreshadowing right there. Obviously I read the manga, but I don't want to spoil it for you guys who are anime onlys. But that's some foreshadowing right there. They're gonna have to come across another devil. We know Asta has a devil, and we know they had the word devil, and now they're mentioning another devil named Megecula. So y'all keep that in mind. And pretty much it was pretty funny. They were playing around. Dorothy was playing around with Noel a lot. I think she's really cool. I think Dorothy's really cool when she's awake. Like, they colored her perfectly, and she looks good. Like, her character design is really good. But yeah, pretty much some more foreshadowing. They had a part where they showed people who were cursed and like with some candles, and the bigger the candle flame, the more cursed they were. And so pretty much they're saying like Henry was cursed, and they're figuring out more about curses and devils. They pretty much go hand in hand. So the people who are cursed are people who dabbled in magic from another world, and I'm gonna make a video on that, because if there's two worlds, they gotta be more than two. You know, there's the devil world and there's the earth realm, or whatever you want to call it. And pretty much the ones who got cursed are the ones who dabbled in otherworldly magic, whether it was making a deal with a devil and stuff like that. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please subscribe and like the video, and I'm gonna definitely catch y'all next week for another video.